out to look at a couple storage units that have been foreclosed upon, and we're going to see if we can't find a couple treasures in here today. Hopefully no trash.
Yeah,
we acquire our things from a few different methods. One of them is storage auctions, general auctions, and liquidation buyouts. So we may end up with a store, we may end up with storage unit, we may go to auction to look for something very specific and end up buying more than we should.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Honey, how big of a truck can you rent?
20 to here 130.
Yep.
30 to here 140.
Come on, I got deep pockets. Come on.
130, 140 to here 150. 150 to here 160. 60 to here 170. 70 to here 80.
200.
200 to here 210. 10 to here 220. 220 to here 230. 30 to here 240.
Now we got an auction.
There's
two in the back. Household. You want to gamble on this one?
No, I'm just
I'm not. I'm only willing to gamble for $1.
No, not even a buck.
Okay then. You never know. We don't know if it's going to be. We're going to open up a door and find some guy sleeping in it. We're never going to know if we're going to be a bunch of boxes or totes stacked up there with thousands of dollars in each one of them. People have bought garbage cans full of, you know, 1s and 5s and 20s in it, and we just never know.
You say it's a little bit addicting?
Yeah. It's very addicting. This is it's the hunt of the auction. You know. Yeah, one more.
220 to here 230. 220 to here 230. 220 to here 230. 220 going once, going twice. Sold for
Big
220
unit.
today.
It's gonna be a big mess. You know, when I got this yesterday, it looked a little better. So yesterday, when we bought this, the first thing I saw was this transmission jack.
Okay.
It's a big transmission jack. It's an older unit, though. It's still worth the money I paid for the unit, just that jack. So
Wow.
now we got to worry about. So there's fees incurred here. I mean, right away, you know, we got the bags of garbage. We got stuff we can't resell. We got stuff we got to, you know, that's the cost incurred here. So now we got to recoup all that on
Right.
top of everything else.
Yeah.
And we don't work for free.
What
Well, and that's one of the things that, like the show, you know, Storage Wars doesn't show is the aspect of finding these things. You know, it's kind of a treasure hunt, you know, on TV. But in reality, you know, we're
somebody's
making a
life.
living, but we're making a living off of someone else's demise.
Or misfortune or something
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
You know, someone could have passed away. Someone could have just forgot they had it. We've had units that way too, where people just didn't pay anymore. You know, didn't answer the letters. The facility is really good about trying to contact a person. They're gonna get phone calls. They're gonna get mail.
Right.
You know.
Sometimes they've waited a year, 2 years without being paid.
So military-wise, if this was
And
owned by
military,
someone that's by
it's-
military,
It's completely
they're gonna hold it
different.
for 1 year regardless. Hold this. So personals.
Right.
You know, I'm not required to give this back by law, but just because of what it stands for, the family needs to have this back.